I'm still never gonna get over how a tiny little imp managed to kill a giant over here. I mean, look at this thing. That little guy must have gave him some serious... I don't know what the heck happened, but he must have given him some serious indigestion to put him down like this. Hey everybody, Dragon King Mark here, and welcome to part 4 of Pyre. Last we left off, we reached the cairn of Ha'ub to participate in our next fight against the dissidents. A all-cur team that Ruki seems to know. We also encountered the Lone Minstrel, as well as Tizo. This little guy's gonna be very important later, trust me. Also, since now we have this, let's see. No. We can actually listen to the songs. The White Lute. So, if you ever want to listen to some of the songs in an acoustic kind of version, you can do that. I still prefer the rock one. Now, we need to go ahead and travel all the way to the Flagging Hands, a putrid swamp, to face off against our next opponent. Great. Come dawn, you find Hedwig and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, man. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Have emotions for you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have to work. We'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going. As soon as you're ready, sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. I am all for with that. Okay. Alright. The Lone Minstrel knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands region. Well, time to go to spooky swamp territory. Oh god, what is... it's charging. Because
he wants to play Melmo.
Fine.
He wants to play Melmo. Mark, you got one here.
I can't watch YouTube on the Vita. That's my PS2. That's my PS4.
You can't hook up to the internet?
No, I took it to the internet. I just usually like watching on the Vita. It can't do that anymore because of that recent patch. I apologize for that, honestly. Okay, now that we've reached Flagging Hands, nothing in the black wagon. Saving off critters, running around, nearby, playing with the imps, having a quick meal. Probably a good idea, Edwin, honestly. The Flagging Hands region has an oppressive air about it. There has to be a way forward. The Flagging Hands region proves to be as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Malif? A fetid den in which the witch Malif sealed the physical form of Yislak Astralborn. Oh, that's what that Cthulhu thing was. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodariel and him would exchange looks, then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Hello. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you, on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. An ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only to them. Message to the Lone Minstrel. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rite shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal, to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling to you. Take a closer look. Rookie, you look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold of your conscience. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Night Wings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely leader. Please, call me Sandra. She is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal, and bound to serve the rites. We met briefly before, back when you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen to me as well. Described in the book, it calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. That makes a lot of sense. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedom happens to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip them into shape, if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while, and yours. Sandra's series of special trials custom-tailored for each of your fellow exiles. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be inclined. A spectral triumvirate banished for eternity and tread within the rites, led by the wraith called Sandra the Unseeing. No strings training competitions between your fellow exiles and Sandra's Beyonders. Hang on. AD. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. What's on your mind? I mean, we just met. Sandra is bound to the Beyonder Crystal. She may appreciate having someone to talk to. Pay your fellow exiles against Sandra's Beyonders in a no-strings competition to test your strategies. Choose an eligible exile to brave one of Sandra's challenges and earn a unique reward if they prevail. Let's see what's on our mind. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I couldn't make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all would keep each other company. There is just one problem there, however. We are all sick of each other. She laughs again. Perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But had I best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So, carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it that they learn more. Well, we do have a scribe trial for Rookie. Let's try that. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. You shall brave Sandra's scribe trial. Choose among the worthy. Unfortunately, Rookie's the only one that can be summoned. He's almost close to three, so let's do it. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Rookie. What? The loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose he is ready, technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon Rookie appears in heat of the summons. Chum, why are you looking at me like that? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Cursors as Rookie are exceptionally quick and nimble in the rights, though tend to deal less damage, less fire to the opposing Pyre. Or damage, I guess. Alright, what's the big idea, huh? Is this some kind of trick you're playing, chum? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, Kerr. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rights. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades, save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever you are. Oh, shit. Crap! Move! I'm so glad I got the glory dive. What the Oh! Crap. No. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that. Ha ha! Huh. Whoa. Ah. Oh, hey, Rock. Hey, Angel. Come on. Come on, you can jump. Jump up. Give me a minute. I gotta pull up my dogs. Okay, and we're good. Oh, come on! Oh, that was far. Run! Run! Run, Rookie, run! Oh, fuck. That move, Chris, is really gonna make a knowledge on this. Oh, hell no! Okay, I got one. Never mind. No! Oh! That's gonna sting. Fuck. Oh! One hit. Okay, probably not the best idea to do that. Come on! Later! Yes! From what I understand, that language that they're speaking is actually Saharan. And Noxalas is, I guess, their term for Nightwing. That's how we do it, right, chum? It is. And you acknowledge, likewise, that you do not need it on your own. Despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. But this is where it gets good. Why do I need to complete the trials? You're about to see. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes. Know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got? You received Jomir's Fanning for completing Rookie's trial. After Rookie casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual, 200%. Gnashing his teeth and howling as with joy, the brazen Alpha Chief threw himself at danger. That's actually not that bad. Now, check this out. These trials, these are actually the best ones you can do. Each of the scribe trials gives you access to, well, basically collecting a legendary artifact. Each one for each character. This one is for Ruki. Head, you're getting this. Now, let's continue. Well, looks like I won't be able to play Azure Lane now until my mom comes back. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in the flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the Emptizo seems unaffected. Most of your exiles lose one hope for the next rite. This attribute affects banishment. One's capacity to see the light in things. Suffer alongside them. A moment later, there are several courses we could take with flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirit shall likely suffer more. Coldmoat, Plaguemont, Fallowfield. The middle route through flagging hands cuts straight to the pit of Malith. Having just taken this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. Coldmoat. The north route through flagging hands crosses a mass grave. A little minstrel says you can get a valuable item if you take a job here. Fallowfield. The south route of flagging hands crosses disease and wilted plains. A little minstrel says you can improve a talisman if you take a job here. Let's get another talisman. The north route through flagging hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected. Most of your exiles lose one hope for the next rite. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries. And make no attempt to look it in the eye. The lone minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Coldmoat, where many exiles from the downside see their final days. Even a thorough burning failed to cleanse a certain haunted air here. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. Nox Shroom. This can be sold at the slug market. A seething bit of fungus which holds value to certain denizens of the downside. Let's get the hell out of here! I'm guessing that's the Pit of Malith. By the time you reach the Pit of Malith, everyone besides the Emptizo seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense the desire to leave this place as soon as possible. -1 hope. Prepare for the right anyway. Yep, that is Malith. Ah! It is Cthulhu! Oh, hey, you guys! This place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. Know what I mean? Let's have a look around. Nox Shroom. Sell this. Faith Stone. Presents. Ooh. Lunar glass sounds useful. But I don't have enough. Let's get that. maybe this. See you again sometime. See you guys again sometime, okay? Soon, maybe? Okay, because I gotta say, you were my favorite customers I had all week. I can imagine you didn't have any customers in here. Okay. Tizo's the only one not affected by all this. And Jomer's Fang 7. Now, who needs this hope? On the one hand, quickness is good. Hey! There. We lost 3 hope, but at least we gained back 2. Jody, what's up? You sensed Jojariel's steel gaze well before you turned to her. Reader, rummaging out the wagon once again? Tell me something, now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but you do know something about what happens to those who remain on the downside for many years. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid. You are very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. Whatever she may be getting at, you think it's best not to indulge her at this time. I don't fear her. I mean, she looks kind of cool. You tell her that, although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and so on the contrary, feel safer in her presence. Truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet, if you survive this place. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Jodariel gave +1 hope for the next right. Considering what we had to do, I felt that, honestly, Jody needed a little bit of a pep talk. The Empire's collapse. In the words of Golgo Thalion, it was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. And I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while the rope caller stood by, awaiting such a time that he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solia Mur. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. I guess the even pages, like pages 6, 8, 10, and all that, are basically these. Makes sense. There you are again, my lovely reader. How may I be of service? What's on your mind? Are you sloshing away all the way across the flagging hands right now? A hideous place, or so I understand, but I can neither see it nor experience its wondrous aroma as you surely can. Although perhaps you are accustomed to it now. The Nightwings of the past misliked the place, of that I can assure you. We share a common misery. Now, please leave me to mine, unless there is a service which you require me to render at this time. No, I just wanted to talk to you. You know where to find me. I can't do the accent, sorry. Well, we got basically all we needed to take care of. Let's go and take care of this right. As you make preparations for the coming right, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible with the dense fog hanging over the pit of Melith. Then, Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone, take cover. Jodariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotten husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward. Its hulking frame draped in raiments. Oh god, it is Cthulhu! The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourself from us, little night wings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral born. What do you guys think? Was good? We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the bog crones tend to keep to themselves. Indeed, that was Witch Udmilde of the Withdrawn. She's an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Yislak, the astral-born monstrosity. The Withdrawn, a triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by the sinister forces rather than by freedom, led by the witch Udmilde. Tizo makes clear he has no love for Udmilde. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get from in all this. Everyone, it's time. The stars align! Oh god, I love this song.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Milith. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
That's actually nice of him. Jeez, this guy, he's like really is Cthulhu. The crone of Mildy sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Yislak. Make the night wings suffer. Yislak, monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the astral-born yet feeds upon our world, wasted, unsated by its own. The scribe Luz Scorion. Rookie trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag! You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Yislak. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have Udmilde's attention, however. Rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmilde moves her slender fingers to her mask. Ah! Oh god, she's ugly! Holy shit! Sorry for cursing, just dang! Put the mask on, woman! Foolish! Yislak shall grow. Yislak shall grow. Yislak shall grow. Ye shall consume ye. Your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmilde slides off towards her followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time. Whoops! You just had to piss her off, didn't you?
We shall stand together here this night.
Rookie, You started this! I mean, I want to start your animal anyway. You do it!
Ruki.
Let's bring Headwind.
Headwind.
And... maybe a little bit Fae. Actually, no, Tizo might be useful here.
Tizo. The choice is cast.
Tizo is ready to take on the Withdrawn alongside Headwind and Rookie.
No matter where ye go, Yizak shall find ye and devour ye.
My throat's gonna get destroyed after this, I just know it.
Now begin.
Good. Go get him, Head!
My goodness.
Oh god. Oh! Ah!
There goes the witch Udmilda.
Oh, Milda, that's her name. Oh!
Zap.
Ah! Scrack!
Thoroughly banished.
No! Ah! No.
Banished.
Run!
The night wings are first to strike the
Ah.
enemy's flame. Now you don't.
Ow. Gee, mama!
The fire of resolve.
Sucker!
Well cast.
Woo!
Rookie plunged into their fire.
The fast talker!
The lifeblood of Yizak. It flows within this lair and beneath this world. His lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair.
Oh, come on!
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries.
Yeah, we can see that! No! Dude, I thought you were on my side! And we can't get in there without risking damage. Alright, jump. Ooh. Whoa! Gotcha.
All of them. They are
Yes!
not the purifying flame.
Ah.
Now,
Oh! We were so close that time. Whoa! Ah!
that's it.
Rookie!
Yes.
Thank you! Okay. We got 5 minutes left. Can we do this? Oof.
Banishment.
Oh god, that's gonna suck. Sorry. Oof. Break for oh! So close. Alright, I forgot I can do that. Oh! Are you for fucking real?
The orb.
Oh, at the very least, this is useful. Ah!
Stand not in glory's path.
Ah!
You are
No!
powerless for now.
Oh!
Not much force of will behind that thrust.
Okay! Ah! Ah, come on! Gotcha! Oh! So close. No.
Yes. Walk on the drive.
Ah! I thought I hit that. No! Yes. Run! Ah, that worked. Whoa. No, you don't.
To the flame.
Ah. Gotcha. Come on.
And it is
Yes. Ah.
the Nightwings once again prevail. Their pyre burns, whilst that of their adversaries is but ash.
Ah.
The right is complete.
See? Those bog throwers? They're just a bunch of hissy talk. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand a chance against a bog dweller. Tizo praises everyone's courage against Udmilda and the Withdrawn.
Yisak, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around thee,
Okay, T.
from the soils to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are
Ah.
teachings of the scribes. Witness the
What
right
the hell?
and be inspired.
Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? Okay, I can either go 50% farther than usual, or banish his adversaries by casting his aura. The blast can banish... When Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura, the banish can nearby adversaries. That could actually be useful. Yeah, let's go with explosive temper, I guess. That seems useful. Alright, Tizo. You're almost getting to rank 3. We still got a long way to go before we can even get more.
Until the next right.
Well, since D's not going to be here, I can finally get rid of the message thing here. Once this is done loading. I thought I charged this thing! Having vanquished the Withdrawn rather soundly, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal and the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Udmilda's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody. Yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader in the stars will point the way as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept on going north. And that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. An impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizo's trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Faye and the little minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not as simple as matters of can and cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo. Tizo is happy to have obliged the little minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. I got a bad feeling about this. Goal, Jomir, Melith, Ores, the Azure Star. The Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. Oh no. Oh dang! What died? The right's beckoning you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem to be the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we could just go right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Burchard's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. A small bog-dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through here. Some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. Ewan's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Well, before we do that, Tariq, we need to talk. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, but there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Let's hear him out. The little minstrel seems like a wellspring of information concerning your quest. That he is. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And, I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn, the witch Udmilda, you might recall she tended to evoke a certain name. Yislak, the Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmilda for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled by the greater titans. The one called Yislak was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Colossal monstrosities that once roamed the downside. The scribes together slew them one by one, and through this forged their bonds. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Yislak's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. So you're telling us that that book is literally made out of a greater titan's hide and blood? However, Yislak did not truly die, for by some accounts, it seemed to be incapable of death. The creatures were generating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return to whatever plane that banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it may be ages hence. Thus, the ravings of Umilde are more or less inconsequential, for the while. Yet, the history of Yislak is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope that all of this is some of reassurance. And now, I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I should go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, giving you a good rest for the evening. I don't think I can sleep knowing the fact we have a book made from the hide and blood of a greater titan. Great. You have returned, have you? What is it you require? Anything on your mind? Oh wait, I didn't mean that. I meant... Never mind. But I'm gonna call it for you today. So far, we fought against the Withdrawn and defeated Udmilda. We now have to go into a raging sea of death to find Big Bertrand and hopefully get out of here. Well, that's gonna be fun. I'm Dragon King Mark, and see you guys in part 5. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified of when I upload, and because YouTube algorithms are not really all that good. Check out my Twitter if you guys want, and I'll see you guys then. Laters.